Hi and very good morning. My name is Jazreen, anak perempuan Jusoh, and my metric number is S52114, and my supervisor is Nur Fatimah binti C. Sulaiman. In this video, I will explain about my final project, and my title of final project is the contribution of oil palm to the economic growth of Malaysia.
The Malaysia palm oil industry remains one of the strongest sectors in helping to maintain the country's economic sustainability. For example, when the country was hit by the 1998 financial crisis, the oil palm industry with revenue of around 22.5 billion ringgit Malaysia in the same year was very helpful in overcoming the economic crisis. The depreciation of the ringgit from 2.5 to 3.8 ringgit Malaysia for each $1 and a slight shortage of the palm oil production caused the price of palm oil to the country to give a huge profit from oil palm export. Today, the oil palm industry is able to produce around 20 million tons of crude palm oil.
Now, I'd like to look at the problem statement of this study. Firstly, problem statement from this study is the contribution of oil palm to the Malaysian economy has been conducted, which is the oil palm industry is an industry that involves large capital and require vast land for oil palm plantation. Secondly, oil palm is an alternative to soybean. It's likely that investors in this country are more interested in investing in the long established soy industry. This study discussed in detail using statistical data on the oil palm industry in Malaysia. In this session, oil palm production and the relationship between oil palm and Malaysia economic growth will be discussed in detail. Next, we will proceed with the research objective. There are two main research objectives in this study, which are, firstly, to analyze the trend of oil palm contribution to the economic growth of Malaysia. Secondly, to identify the relationship between contribution of oil palm and the economic growth of Malaysia. So this led me to the next point, which is research methodology. In this study, uses several methods such as determination of dependent and dependent variable model formation through the test are using time series, co-integrasi test and diagnosis test, and using ARDL model that aim to study the strengths of the relationship between variables, independent and dependent variable. After that, the secondary data collected and analyzed through Microsoft Excel and eView software can help in conducting study to determine the factor influencing GDP in 1989 to 2019. Firstly, the dependent variable is economic growth, or we call gross domestic product. Moreover, independent variable is a oil palm fruit production, number of employees in oil palm industry, and number of oil palm plantation were used to identify the relationship between the two variables. The study found that the contribution of oil palm show a very positive trend. The finding of the study found that the contribution of oil palm is the one of active economy activity in Malaysia. For the objective one is a positive trend was shown in the period in 1989 to 2019. For oil palm production factors such as oil palm fruit production, number of employment in the oil palm industry, and number of oil palm plantation to Malaysia gross domestic product, in other words GDP, the positive trend during the study period can be proof contribution of oil palm to gross domestic product. On the objective 2 of the final project, this study has obtained the following result. The study conduct has positive result. This study was also found to have a long-term relationship. The objective of the study was achieved because the result obtained can prove that the contribution of oil palm can contribute to the improvement of the Malaysian economy. This study can be concluded that the contribution of oil palm is closely related to the growth of the Malaysia. In conclusion, the contribution of oil palm can not only be used as a source of national income but also can a source of food. Therefore, oil palm yields, especially a source, should be increased to ensure adequate national food supply. Thank you.